Hello and welcome back to the next episode of our Sims in Bloom Legacy Challenge. In the last episode, Maeve and Indy aged up from pre-teens into teenagers now. So we're going to begin today's episode with their CC makeovers and update their looks essentially to fit their characteristics. I'm super excited for that. We've also got a cat aging up as well. Taking the shine from the intro here, Baba. Taking the shine. Aww. Pickles has aged up into an elderly cat. We have got 2 elderly cats now and Cheddar is the youngest. One thing to note as well before we get into today's episode is I've downloaded a reshade. If you haven't seen my 100 baby challenge that I've been starting, I talked about it in that episode, but I downloaded reshade and look at the difference. This is before and this is after. It's so different and it just really lights up the game. So I'm absolutely loving it. I will leave a link down to the reshade preset, whatever it's called, that I'm using down below. If you've got any recommendations for other ones, let me know. I am having a little bit of an issue where every time I reload into the game, this menu tells me that I need to redo the tutorial and reset it up again. So if you're able to help with that, please do let me know down in the comments. But to begin with today, I think we'll nip straight into Cass and update our teenagers. Maeve is really tall actually, isn't she? So they are now teenagers. She's a teenager now. Maybe we can do something a little bit like that. I think that's super, super cute. Right, so this hair that I've put on Maeve is XX Black Sims. So we'll keep that. And I think she's now a teenager. She's going to be investigating into a little bit of makeup. So I think it's time we perhaps let her have a little try. So why don't we do maybe a small little bit of liner? Oh, she's so beautiful. Let's do this Go Pause Me liner CC37. And let's do a very light bit of eyeshadow like that, I think. Okay, so Maeve's updated appearance is done and dusted. This is her as a teenager. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Let's move on and update Indy's appearance. So I kind of want to grow his hair out a little bit. So right now we are using a mood hair, mood with 3 O's, I think. So what would a grown out version of his hair look like? So this is what it is now. Maybe... Ooh, unless we did something like that. This is a little bit longer and it's quite messy because I guess he's not really going to be focusing on like what he's looking like. As he's going through a bit of a rebellious phase at the minute, why don't we kind of say that maybe he's been delving into his sister's makeup and is kind of going through maybe like an emo sort of phase? What do we think about that? He's just become a teen, hasn't he? So I don't think he's going to have any sort of facial hair yet. Okay, we'll do these little praline earrings, I think, as well. So we've got the snake bites, we've got the earrings. I think that works. To be fair, he has had purple hair pretty much his whole life. So maybe black with the purple highlights is going to be a whole different vibe, and I think it could work. I know his outfit hasn't got any purple in it right now, and we normally do outfits with purple, but I think because he's wearing this, like this fits the theme. As long as he's got some purple in him, then it's fine, you know? So I'm going to put this black kind of chipped nail polish on Indy. We could go for purple or we could go for black. I think because of his outfit and everything, I am going to go for black. This is Indy's updated teen appearance. Considering the fact that he is going through a rebellious streak right now, we have updated his appearance to kind of reflect that. I hope that you like both Maeve and Indy's updated appearances. While we're here, I think that we should probably give Tara an updated appearance as well now that I'm thinking of it. So let's quickly jump back into Cass and sort out Tara's looks. Right, so Tara is a teenager and she's had this look since she was a preteen. So let's change it ever so slightly. What about if we do maybe something like this? Maybe she started experimenting in a little bit of makeup as well. I don't think too much. We'll do that maybe. She is tiny. Oh my goodness, look at her. Okay, so this is Tara's updated teen appearance. She's so small and she's so petite. Even in Cass, she's like just Diddy in comparison to everybody else. But there we go. They are still going through phases. Indy going through a rebellious phase and Maeve is going through a loud phase. Hence why in the last episode, she started using Indy's violin and going in his room and doing bits and bobs like that. She is now feeling very playful and wants to play in the trash and be mischievous and search about vampires. Okay, for now, maybe we'll just have you practicing telling some jokes. Meadow has got 11 days now until she ages up into an elder. So she's fully into adulthood. She's thinking about a family member and she had the most boring dream ever. Interesting. Let's make some chocolate scones for breakfast. I don't think we've ever made that, so that'll be nice and different. Ooh, she just achieved a whim from writing jokes. Did she only make them for herself? Indy's woken up craving something sweet. Well, I think your mum only made scones for herself, I'm afraid, babes. But there is an avocado Mackie roll if you want that for breakfast. Where are they? I'm so confused. Where are the... Oh, the brownies are there. Oh, she did make them for everybody. She just hid them under a blooming magazine. Maybe she didn't want them to find them. Hide them under the magazine and candles so that nobody will eat the brownies apart from you, Meadow. I see your tactics. I see what you're trying to do. So in the last episode, we got this candle making concoction. So why don't we go ahead and make a dipped candle with our 4 hammers and 6 bananas. And we need 1 wax box as well. So we've got that. Here we go. Indy's making candles for the first time. I've actually never seen a sim do this. Okay, so he's squishing the wax down. He just burnt himself. Oh my God, babes, you've been doing it for 5 seconds. He acquired the fabrication skill. Indy can now begin his journey, creating objects on the fabricator or crafting candles. He's so tall. I'm very excited to see what he looks like next to Tara. Meadow! Oh my God, stop burning yourself on wax, you big idiot! Right, Meadow's at work, so why don't you work hard? He looks so tall. Is it just me? Who's this? Walking into our house. Excuse me? Who are you? Oh, bye then. She's like, I don't want to be here. She just walked in and left. Neither Kim Lewis won the lottery. Dang it. Right. Well, that sucks. We're not going to be millionaires anytime soon. So in the last episode, he started getting into fitness, didn't he? So he's now on level 2 fitness. So why don't we go and invest in some like fitness things for his bedroom as well? Perhaps maybe he just keeps himself to himself in his room with his weird little frog. Okay, let's get a... thing and see how he gets on with that. Pump some iron, babes. To be fair, he finished making a dipped candle. Oh, it can be found in his inventory. What does it look like? And what do you do with it? Can you light it? Oh my God, look! He made a candle. Wow! He has gone into the bathroom to give himself a pep talk. So he's keeping himself in his bedroom. He's working on his crafts and making his candles. And now he's pumping some iron. We do have his violin. His new violin that he got for his birthday from Meadow that originally came from Maggie, fishing it out in the pond. The cat hates the blooming thing, but at least he's got this here. He's got everything that he wants in his room. I feel like Meadow would give him a mini fridge. Don't ask me why, but I do feel like Meadow is the kind of mum that will be like, of course, baby. Of course you can have a mini fridge in your room so you never have to leave the room and socialize with us. She would definitely be that mum, right? 100%. I can see it now. He's sweating, but he's really pushing his limits. Look at him. He's so baby. I love him. Maeve reached comedy level 3. Well done, you. She's writing her jokes and doing her bits and bobs on the computer. He is feeling frustrated from his noisy neighbours, but he is feeling very confident about his weightlifting and he's getting fitter. Indy's hard work is paying off and he can see it in his new shape. Okay, well done. I'm not sure if this workout gear is the best to be working out in. Maybe we should give him maybe some shorts and a t-shirt rather than full heavy tracksuit bottoms, but for now it's fine. I think while he's doing this, maybe he'll send a cheeky text over to Tara. Like, oh, I'm thinking about you. I'm currently listening to metal music while I'm working out in the gym. He's feeling very confident now and he's also uncomfy. He's sweating profusely. Oh my God, he's so cute. No, stop this right now. Ooh, Indy just acquired the dance skill. Oh my goodness. Maeve is in his room again. She's gone to play his violin. He's not going to like that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and accuse of touching possessions. He does not like the idea of somebody touching his possessions. He hates the fact that his sister's kind of gone into his room and messed up what it is. He is a perfectionist, remember that? So he's not impressed with that. She's kind of walked into his room, made herself feel at home. She thinks that he stinks, which he does. He's been working out. And she's like, it doesn't matter. We're sisters. Indy's got a good reputation from doing that. I don't know how, but let's go ahead and we're going to act tough. We're having a rebellious phase. So act tough in front of your sister. Great tunes. Bang your head. Scream out your lungs and knit a sweater because you're listening to metal. Babes, you'll be knitting later on in Sims in Bloom. We all know you've got to do that. But right now, I'm not sure if knitting a sweater is a good idea. Okay, he's gone to recharge with some chocolate scones. But you do need a shower. You stink. Go and take a shower. Smelly boy. Stop walking around sweating everywhere. And Maeve has gone to brutally dance. Okay, Maeve is really hitting it hard in Indy's room. But I am going to kick you out, babes, and I'm going to go and get you to write some jokes and continue doing that. He's told you multiple times now to not go in his room and you keep going. Okay, let's go ahead and lock for specific sim, and we will get Indy to lock his door for Maeve. So Maeve is no longer allowed in his bedroom. She's been in there a couple of times now, messing around with his stuff, moving his possessions about. He doesn't like that, so I think it's only right that he locks the door. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you get locked out my room. Is that the saying? It is now. Okay, I love how he's got this kind of like rebellious look about him. And yet he can still kiss and snuggle and hug and pet the cats. Love that for you. The love he has for the cats is just something else. So Maeve has gone over to Meadow saying, I want to be friends with someone, but they don't want to be friends with me. Maybe after Indy has kind of showered at her about touching his possessions, she's like, I just want to be friends with my brother, but he keeps getting mad at me. So maybe Meadow is going to say, you know, just keep being friendly to him. Maybe give him a bit of space and he'll come round. And that has helped Meadow's manners increase. So right now, she's got a star on her manners, a star on her responsibility, and she's got very good empathy, conflict resolution, and emotional control. So her character values are actually pretty good. Indy's are also really good. In fact, his manners, his responsibility, and his empathy is really high. Realistically, Meadow's done an amazing job with their character values. There we go! Okay, so Indy is companions with baby cat Cheddar Bloom, the youngest cat in our Bloom household. And yeah, Pickles is ruined the moment by playing in the trash that whole time. Indy's gonna have a quick meal of let's have some off-brand soda and let's work out. Maeve's feeling very playful. She's been in a very playful mood. She's a goofball, remember? So she's very funny. She loves her comedy. Quite often she gets into a bit of a playful mood. Maybe she can send a playful text to Tara as well, because Tara was her best friend too. And she wants to play in the trash. Let's go out and have some fun. Tara has invited Maeve to the park. Okay, so we're going to have Maeve go and meet Tara. Indy was invited, but he declined. He just wants to stay in his room and work out and play his violin and not hang out with the girls. I think deep down he does want to go, but right now he is going through a rebellious streak. So it is just going to be the girly whirlies. It's just going to be Maeve and Tara. But let's go and complain about our parents. We'll complain about our brother as well. Tara has lost somebody. So we'll give her condolences and we'll try and cheer her up. Can we try and distract her? I'm sorry to hear about your loss. Things will get better over time. She's so pretty. They're both so beautiful. I love them. But she's just very sad. That's the only thing. Aww. Why don't we boost her confidence? Let's boost Tara's confidence as well. Let's distract her. Let's talk about how we had a bit of an argument with our brother because we were in his room and he hated the fact that we were using his violin. And she's probably ranting and raving about how he's being a bit mean right now and just not as nice, which she's finding a bit difficult. But she's telling her she's really great. As Tara is in a bit of a sad mood and the talking is draining Maeve, why don't we go and stargaze and just chill for a little bit? That might be nice for the girls to do. They're so cute. Look how beautiful they are. Tara's looking very, very sad. I feel for her. Maybe later on, as she's feeling sad, maybe she has been chatting as well with Maeve, finding out that Indy didn't want to come. Tara did invite him, but he didn't want to come. So perhaps she sends him a little message to check if he's okay. Remember, they were playing football and stuff in the last episode together. So they do get on really well. So perhaps she kind of wants to check up on him. She's heard that Maeve and him aren't getting on so much at the moment. But at least the girlies are getting on and they've had some time to spend together. They are good friends. A friend will always be there for a kind word. So they are great friends and it's nice that they grew up together. Tara came on our camping holiday. Maybe Tara does also have feelings for Indy and she was kind of hoping that he would come tonight. So maybe she does just check on him for that reason as well. Indy is in his room working out, still listening to the loud music. I do feel it is midnight, babes. I think you've got to turn this off or turn this down. Although he is rebelling. So maybe we'll make it louder. Meadow's come in here to kind of perhaps tell him off. We know that Meadow is down with the kids. But let's ask him about this phase. This is so loud I can hardly hear myself think. She is in fact probably, despite the fact she lets him get away with anything, I think she would come in and turn it down herself and tell him, you know, keep it down, get to bed, it's late, go get some sleep. You can't stay up all night listening to this loud music. Your sister's trying to sleep. Now that his mum's come in and given him the talk to shush his mush, maybe he'll go on his PC for a little bit. We'll stop working out and have a little look at the PC. So, I recently downloaded the mod called Simda. It is like Tinder, but in Sims. So let's have a little look at the Simda chat room and see who is online. Okay, so he's gone online. Tara is online. So I think he's probably going to go and have a little bit of a chit chat with Tara. He's in the chat room. He's chatting away with Tara. Maybe she's kind of asking him, oh, like, you know, why didn't you come out? Like, I went out with your sister earlier. We went to the park. I was kind of expecting you to be there as well, but you didn't show up. Is everything okay? Like, I hope that you're okay. And he's like, yeah, like, I'm fine. I've been working out. I've been listening to my music. I've been doing my violin. I just kind of, you know, didn't really fancy going out tonight. I think deep down he did want to go out, but maybe he just wanted to keep it cool. He's been keeping to his room. He's been keeping himself to himself lately. He's feeling very flirty from the Simda chat room. A cozy online chat, a few charming words, a little flirting, maybe more will come of it. Maybe as well, he's kind of feeling a little bit nervous around Tara. He's starting to fancy her. He's starting to get a crush on her, and perhaps he feels more comfortable talking to her behind a screen. So chatting away with her behind the computer rather than actually meeting in person. So maybe that plays a part in why he didn't go out with them tonight as well. And he is starting to get a romance bar with Tara too. Okay, so their romance is going up. It's 2 in the morning and he's staying up, chit-chatting away with her. That's the start of a budding romance here. I love the fact that she wanted to check on him as well after he obviously didn't show up to their little park outing this evening. Okay, so Maeve likes writing. Brilliant. Okay, it is getting late. It is literally 3:30 in the morning and he's been up all night chatting with Tara and flirting with Tara. So I do think that you should probably come off the PC and get yourself some food, babes, before you pass out. You're exhausted. Yeah, he's been ignoring going to the toilet. He's been holding it in so he didn't miss a chat with Tara. That's when you know it's dedication. I've been on the phone with somebody before where like I've desperately needed to wee and I've not gone because I've just wanted to stay on the phone and I didn't want to leave and be like, sorry, like I need to go to the toilet now. I just wanted to keep talking. So don't do that. You will get a UTI if you do that. But that's cute of him that he just wanted to stay chit-chatting with her. I love it. Right, Maeve has gone to make herself some breakfast. And then I think she's going to head into summer school for today. Right now we asked her, oh, that's not good. The eggs and toast went on the counter, you big donut. That's why Lindsay wanted to come round, because she's having a baba. Lindsay's pregnant. This is Lindsay's first child. Indy's up. It's 10 in the morning. He's gone to make himself some grilled cheese. What a very nutritious breakfast, Indy. Right, let's celebrate her pregnancy. Oh, that's so cute, Maeve. Congrats on your pregnancy. She's still angry. She's still so angry. Oh, look at them. That's so cute. Aw, baby. Oh, that's really sweet. I can't believe Lindsay's now having a baby. Do you remember when she was with Ronan and Romeo? Ronan and Romeo is a blast from the past. Alternative music. Okay, we're changing the vibe. We have gone from heavy metal to alternative. Okay, he's getting good. He's really trying it this time. Okay, he's getting grungy again. Is there like a setting where your Sims don't get grungy? Is it a reward point? Like where they don't, I know you can get an instant hygiene, but is there like one where gym rat? Don't lose hygiene. Let's get that. Gym rat for 500 simoleons. Okay, perfect. Well, taking a quick break, Maeve spies some money just sitting on a sink in the bathroom. Should she slide it into her locker or turn it into the principal? Maeve's being loud, but she's not rebelling. So I think that she would turn it in. The principal acknowledges the courage it took to bring the money to him. He launches into a 20-minute speech about honesty and integrity, but the principal insists that Maeve's teacher give her extra credit for good citizenship. Indy's getting annoyed again about the noisy neighbours. I love how he's getting annoyed about noisy neighbours, yet last night was blasting techno, like heavy metal music. Sorry, that's 2 different genres. But blasting heavy metal music at 4 in the morning. I don't think he's made to be in an apartment. He hates noisy people living around him. He's destined to live in a serene world, not in the city. I think that while there are no parents and nobody is in the house, I think he might invite Tara around. His mum is at work. His sister is at school. school, I think he would now perhaps see this as an opportunity to skip school and invite Tara around to the house. And maybe he's not going to want to listen to alternative. Perhaps he's going to change the station to something that like he might think that teenage girls like, so maybe a bit of hip hop. So turn off your rocky alternative hip whatever music and put it on something else. And let's see when Tara arrives. He's picked up the cat. The cat has been here for moral support. Should Maeve invite over classmate Eugene? Okay, Maeve's made a friend at school. It is just Maeve and Indy in the house at the minute, so at least Meadow's still not here. But Tara's come in. We're brushing our teeth. We've got fresh breath. We'll give a bold pickup line. Indy's feeling super confident. What does Eugene look like? Okay, this is Eugene. Interesting. Eugene's gone straight into Maeve's room, getting ahead of himself there. But why don't you go and chit chat? Oh, he's gone onto your PC, Maeve. I want to see what Eugene looks like. Okay, she perceives him as very attractive. He's an Eggleston. Perhaps we can have a little look at him in Cass. Oh, look how tall he looks next to her. They're so cute. Okay, let's try and cheer her up. I feel like Indy's going to do that. We're going to console her about her death. If anybody can cheer up Tara, surely it's going to be Indy. Look. Come on, Indy. Work your magic. He's consoling her. Oh, look. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, he's still sweating from his workout, but he's so baby. He's like, everything's going to be okay. I'm here for you if you need. He's like, okay, welcome to my room. I'm playing hip hop music. Do you like hip hop music? We know that she's feeling very sad at the moment as she lost somebody in her family, but we're going to be here to distract her. Let's make a move and we'll do a little bit of flirts. This is our workout machine. Ooh. Oh, the classic arm over the shoulder. Oh, she didn't like that. She wasn't keen on that. Okay, he's going to try Ooh, okay, she's not into the snugs. Maybe it's because she's in a bit of a sad mood. Why don't we apologize about that? Why don't we show her our equipment? Why don't we work out together? Look, this is what we work out on. We've been really building muscles. Why don't you come try with me? They're probably both really nervous, I think. Indy is a loner, so he has a tough time being social, and any awkward situation's enough to embarrass them. So yeah, they're both very, very awkward with each other, which means that becoming partners and romancing and socializing is quite tough. Oh, look, Tara's gone into Maeve's room to chat with her. Maybe she feels bad about what happened with Indy in his room and has gone to chit chat with Tara. Oh no, it's all happening. Indy's gone over to ask blooming Maggie for advice. I don't know what's going on. It's all so awkward. I've kind of got secondhand embarrassment. I really want to be friends with someone, but they don't want to be friends with me. He wants to be more than friends with Tara. So Meadow told Maeve when she asked this to just keep being friendly, but maybe why don't we make one friendly gesture? One grand friendly gesture. So maybe why don't we get Indy to do some baking? Perhaps Meadow's like, why don't we bake some brownies for Tara? Let's do that together. Wait, why is everybody using the kitchen? Maeve! Indy's probably like, Maeve, why have you come into the kitchen? I was just about to use the oven and you've decided to start making things. That's not fair. She's gone to make mac and cheese and Indy wanted to make brownies, but his sister's hogging the oven, so he can't do it. That's not going to help him with his phase. Let's invite Tara to join our cooking. Oh no, now the cat is attacking Tara. Oh, for goodness sake, that was Dill. Blimmin' Dill. Oh, we're not getting off to a good start. Oh no, she's leaving. No, Tara, don't leave. She left. Oh no. Maybe she is just feeling very awkward at the minute. The end is near. Are you ready? Who are you? No, I'm not ready. I think she's just quite socially awkward as well, you lot. I think she just might be as awkward as Indy. But maybe we'll get him chatting away with her on the chat room again tonight and see if she feels a little bit more confident chatting on there. Because in person, she's just as awkward as him. So right now, I really don't quite know what to do. Indy reached baking level 2 and he did end up making the brownies, which is quite cute. I think for now, why don't you put them in the fridge and then we'll give some to Tara whenever we next see her. Oh, Meadow's just helped herself to brownie. Meadow, they weren't meant for you. You can't just go and, like, take things out of the fridge without anyone's permission. For goodness sake, Meadow. Okay, so Indy, after a little bit of a kind of failed attempt with socialization, is back in his room. He's working out. I think we are gonna change the station. We're no longer gonna have hip hop to impress the girl. We're gonna change it back to metal. Indy was trying to impress her with, like, the working out and on the music, and maybe she just wants him to be him. Or maybe she's just socially awkward like he is and prefers communicating online. Let's have him have a little look and see if she's online. Maybe, like, he says, like, I hope that things haven't changed between us. I really do like you. I know you're my sister's friend. I'm just a little bit socially awkward. I get anxious in public situations. I hope that you're okay. I mean, they seem to be getting on and they seem to be really good when they're talking online. I just think that in person things can get a little bit more awkward and it's harder for them to socialize in that way. We're going to turn off the music as well. I think Meadow wouldn't be too happy knowing that he's continuously every single night playing loud metal music. She's like, come on, think of the neighbours. We've had to put up with the neighbours playing loud music non-stop. He seems to have finally come out of this rebellious phase. Oh, he's turned his music back on. Now he's listening to Winter Holiday. Well, that's very different. But Indy's now out of this rebellious phase. I've just checked in his little statistics. So maybe the kind of rejection from Tara initially and maybe the awkwardness with their like flirty behavior has taken him out of this rebellious phase. Perhaps he kind of wants to be more himself for Tara. Okay, I'm not a fan of listening to Christmas music. Turn this off right now. Absolutely not. Not happening, Indy. We're not going there. Now we're listening to pop. Oh my god, we've gone through all of the music genres this episode. Maeve has completed her homework at 2 a.m. Well done, Maeve. Now we're listening to Baroque. Indy, stop turning on every single blooming station. Turn off now. Oh god, what happened? He's feeling very tense. He's on the edge of a breakout and having a mood swing. All this stress is going to cause me to break out. Oh, all of this social interaction's getting to him. Maybe seeing Tara in person, knowing that he's got a crush on her, was a little bit too much today. Oh, bless him. This is the second night in a row that they've been up till the early hours chit-chatting away on Simda. He's just a baby. I think that we are going to wrap this episode up here. Let me know what you're thinking of Indy and Tara so far. Let me know if you think that it is just, you know, the anxiety, the fact that he is a loner, he doesn't like social interactions. What do you think about that? Do you think that eventually he will warm to her and they will start, you know, a romance? Or do you think it will take a bit more time? If you did enjoy this episode of Sims in Bloom, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. I hope you also enjoyed Indy and Maeve's updated appearances. I think now that Indy is out of this rebellious streak, we will update his appearance at the start of the next episode. I hope that you enjoyed it and I will see you in the next one. Taz out.